Welcome to Ether Ascended. Today's timeless pick a card is a personality analysis of your strengths, your next glow up, and your future self. We have 5 piles today. Pile 1, Pile 2, Pile 3, Pile 4, and Pile 5. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Take another deep breath. Exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box, and extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. For information for that, you have the description box. Take another deep breath. And exhale. If you need more time to choose your pile, pause the video and see you at your pile. Welcome Pile 1. If you chose Sulfur, this is your reading. This is all about your personality analysis, your strengths, your next glow up, and your future self energy. Of course, this is all based on current energies, okay? So don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads here on the channel. So let's see what we have with Sulfur. We have volcanic, progress, and inventive. So there's something about your personality that at times can be explosive. But you're also someone who's very driven, and with the yellow being here, I'm seeing a lot of self-confidence, self-assurance, self-worth energy here. You are someone who is progressive. You tend to progress in life in spurts, I'm seeing. It's like you have this never-ending drive to you, and you're very inventive. Like you have these very progressive ideas. You are inventive. You are innovative. I'm seeing pioneer energy, and I'm seeing very lively. You could have a sun in Leo or some Leo placement strongly in your chart that drives you. Could be your sun, moon, rising, midheaven, north node, south node even. It could even be Mercury, Mars, Venus, possibly. I'm going to read this card. It says, source from volcanic areas. Sulfur is an excellent companion for bottled up emotions that can manifest as skin conditions, fevers, and emotional outbursts. So yeah, you may have the tendency to bottle up your emotions, and maybe you do have some skin conditions as a consequence of these bottled up emotions. I don't know if you are acquainted with Louise L. Hay and her connection of what goes on with us psychologically developing into health issues. So it could be that you have some skin condition. If you do, maybe you want to see what emotions you've been bottling up. It could come out as fevers, like unexpected fevers as well. Or again, that volcanic energy, like you may at times be a little bit explosive, and people may not understand where you're coming from. Maybe these are things that you bottle up for a long time, and then it comes out quite unexpectedly and emotionally. Sulfur has a negative electrical charge, allowing it to absorb toxicity and destruction from your surroundings. So you are very protected. And you could be someone who absorbs other people's toxicity, and the fact that you are in a room or present, you avoid a lot of destruction around you, but it ends up destroying you in a way on the inside. So you may want to protect your energy and create healthier boundaries so that it doesn't affect you. So you could be empaths, meaning that you are literal sponges for everyone else's emotions. And maybe sometimes these emotional outbursts are not your own, and everything you bottle up is not even your own. So there may be a tendency here for you to hold things in rather than speak things or speak up whenever things happen. So you may want to work on that. Sulfur also brings the light to light the natural disasters in your personal landscape, highlighting your shadows in order to clear the path for renewal. So if you do end up having emotional outbursts, that is a clear indication of something that needs to be worked on or that needs to be healed within you or around you in your environment. You could be the mirror to your environment, meaning that if something is going on in your environment, you could even be the one who takes the blame, or someone provokes you and then you do something and then they go, oh, see, this person is crazy, he or she is crazy, and you end up, being blamed or being the one who is put on blast when it's not really your energy here. You're just the one who transmutes the energy and to cleanse and purge the energy around you. So this opens up awareness of triggers that can cause eruption, placing consciousness into action. So yes, exactly. You are someone who can be very aware of your triggers. And then you know what to heal. Exactly what we were saying, what I was saying there. The healer, yeah, you definitely have this energy of healer energy. But you may want to pay attention and also make sure that you're constantly healing yourself, cleansing and healing those triggers. But you have this very healing energy. You heal the environment around you, you heal people around you. So that's why a lot of shadows come up to you. Like, you have this light, you have this healing energy, and because of that, a lot of people who are in their shadow needing healing are the ones that really tend to feel attracted to you. So you may ask yourself, why do I attract this kind of toxic people or relationships or environments? It's because you have this healing energy and people need your light, basically. So you need to set and create healthy boundaries. So you could be a light worker. You're an old soul, very gifted, but again, very self-contained, very awake too. You are someone who is naturally very grateful, but at times you could forget about yourself. At times you could feel very tired and drained. It's because people are really siphoning your energy. So you could attract a lot of energy vampires. And at times you could feel very needy, or people could perceive you as needy. It's because you have been drained and depleted, and then you would need some healing or something back from people, and you don't always get it. Okay, so yeah, let's see what else we have here. The gazelle. So, you could have fire in your chart, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Let me read this one from the book. The gazelle. Okay. Yeah, you have this heightened awareness. You are very in tune, psychically in tune, spiritually in tune. You have no problem being vulnerable, and you are very vulnerable to other people's energy. You could be artistic, very graceful. There's something very graceful about you, and you are very perceptive. Your six senses are all working. Your psychic senses are very much alive. You could have food allergies, possibly insomnia, or an overworked mind, racing mind, overthinker. So to bring yourself into balance, you really need to do some spiritual practices, such as possibly yoga, but not limited to yoga. Of course, create a cozy environment for yourself and make sure you're eating good food and you are fostering and allowing good relationships. You can't avoid the toxic ones, but maybe you also need to find people who are more like you. And I do feel you are going to find your soul tribe. Yeah, you are a visionary. You're a visionary. You, again, that pioneer energy I was seeing here, you have this ability to envision anything or things that have not been grounded on this plane, on this material plane. So again, this energy of the pioneer, very inventive, very futuristic. And you don't do it for yourself, you do it for the collective. So there's something very selfless about you, and you have like a vision. You have a vision for the collective. You have a vision of healing the collective. So you may come up with new ways of healing. And you have this unique vision of how things can be, and you're here to bring that vision to those around you, to teach people about what life can be. Yeah, and you could do this through some form of artistic expression, like music or painting, or it could be something like something that's never been done before, even if it's not artistic. Maybe you have a business that is very unique. Again, singing, acting, possibly speaking. We have the first house, the self. Something about your physical body here is you could have the ability to heal, like healing palm chakras. You're here to welcome people, because I'm seeing this welcome mat here and a door opening to a new reality. You're here to show people the way to a new reality and to welcome them and to make them feel safe in transitioning into a new reality here. Something about your opinion, or you're very conscious, very self-aware. You're very careful about how you express yourself, even though you do have emotional bursts at times. But it's almost like you're introducing a new life philosophy to people, a new way of living. There's something very attractive about your physical body as well. We have the 9th house. So again, you are a seeker, you're adventurous, you like to travel. Maybe you do travel a lot. People, no matter where you're from, they see you as foreign. Like, even if you are from a certain country and you live in that country, people see you as maybe very exotic and maybe being from somewhere else in the world. Foreign travel, so you could work in travel. You could be a teacher, like a higher level spiritual teacher or university teacher. You may work in the aviation industry or travel industry in some way. Maybe you always have to have your passport ready. You could have a connection to the desert and camels and Middle Eastern, North Africans kind of connection here. Maybe that's, you would like to travel there, or you travel. You could become a guru, or you could become published, like a published author. You are someone who, you take risks. You do take risks. You're very adventurous, but you have this very spiritual side to you, as well as this very grounded side to you. So you're both, like you are very connected to the higher realms and to nature, to earth, to the material plane as well. We have North Node, destiny. So you could have your North Node in the 9th house, the first house, Sagittarius or Aries, as well as a possibility. But you're definitely someone who, you could have your life purpose as a healer. So you could have your North Node in the 6th house or the 12th house, Pisces or Virgo even, Scorpio maybe, the 8th house. You are definitely meant to, you are already, I would say you're about to, or you're already living your life purpose. So you're at the brink of this, or you're about to. So if you don't know what your life purpose is and you would like to know, I do life purpose reports based on your astrological tropical chart, tropical astrological chart. So information for my email is in the description box if you want to learn more about that. And yeah, I was seeing Sagittarius, so maybe you do have Sagittarius in your chart, or Aries. But again, that airplane, maybe you travel a lot, or you're going to travel a lot in the future, air travel. I'm seeing a horse there, so maybe you have a connection to animals or horses. I'm seeing, yeah, the four-legged transportation animals kind of thing. Maybe you have a thing for that, and maybe that's something you like doing, or maybe that's something you do for a living. Um, Again, travel, higher learning. You are interested in religion, spirituality, adventures. You are someone adventurous. You are someone honest. You speak your mind, but not always. But people always kind of know what to count on when it comes to you. Yeah, at times these emotional outbursts could be feel a little bit tactless to those around you. So I'm seeing a sense of tough love here. Oh, why are these cards all skewed? Maybe give me a second. Okay, there. That's better. Yeah, I'm seeing this very happy-go-lucky energy most of the time. You're very upbeat, and at times you could feel weighed down, but that's natural. We have the ascendant, so again, you're very self-conscious of how you come across to others, and it's almost like you are a living example of how making people conscious of how they come across as well through your reactions. You could be like this walking human mirror. You mirror people back to themselves, and it may trigger them. It may even unsettle them. So you may see people acting weird around you if you say something, or if you act a certain way toward them. They may not always like it, but it's because you're triggering their healing. You're bringing up stuff in people that they need to see about themselves. We have Gemini, so you could have Gemini in your chart, very possibly. You are someone who you communicate well. You're curious about life, and you're curious about everything, really. You want to have many experiences in life as much as possible. You just want to experience life as much as you can. You seek variety in your life. You have a brilliant mind, a brilliant mind. I wouldn't be surprised if you have planets in both Sagittarius and Gemini. So you can be interested in like practical learning, or learning smaller stuff. You don't mind doing the small talk, but you can also go really deep. You're very connected to everything around you, and everything affects you, and you affect everyone around you as well. You're very collaborative. You are, yeah, you do things for people, and you're very restless. You could be fidgety, like you could have some kind of fidget with your body, with your hands, or some kind of fidgeting. Um, but you're vocal. I would say you're pretty vocal, um, sociable, curious, and you're very versatile. I'm seeing chameleonic energy here. You can wear any hat you need to wear, depending on who you're dealing with and what they need. You understand people on a very deep level, and you are really capable of connecting to what people need, understanding what people need. You move around a lot, short trip, long trips, like weekends away, or you have to travel for your work. We have the 10th house, so you have a good reputation, or you're meant to succeed and climb that ladder of success there. You could have a social media presence that will be very successful, if it's not already, with a good following, respectable. You're meant to achieve some sort of fame in whatever area you work in. You're meant to leave a legacy, to have a legacy, to build an empire, to reach the top when it comes to your career and achievements here, a social standing. Yeah, I'm seeing lights action for some of you. And we have Uranus. So you are that unexpected element that shows up in people's lives. You have a brilliant mind. You have epiphanies. You have visions. You almost come into people's lives unexpectedly, and you have people come unexpectedly into your life, as well as experiences. You have at one point in your life you had, or you will have, or you had and you will have a breakthrough, or you will be all of a sudden be famous very quickly, or you show up in people's lives very quickly, or people show up in your life unexpectedly out of the blue. You always have these brilliant ideas that come to you through visions or dreams. Again, a brilliant mind, and you can really ground these ideas and make them happen at the same time. You like to experiment with life. You like to be free. You are a very free soul. And you're here to really bring reform and innovation and to people. Maybe this is innovation in technology even, or innovation in something about healing, innovating with healing, innovating with the transportation, innovating with your words, maybe a book or something you teach. Or if you're a teacher, you're seen as someone who teaches in a way that is different but very, very effective, and you're really respected for that. We have the Magician and the Mirror, again, that Gemini energy, but also Virgo energy. You're a powerful manifester, and again, you're the mirror to get people to manifest the life that they want. Like, it's like you mirror things back to people. Maybe you do mirror magic for some of you, manifest with the mirror, I don't know. The number 53 could be relevant to you, the number 8, the number 9, the number 1, the number 10, and the number 1 again. So we have 11. But you're a powerful manifester. Yes, you are both grounded as well as in the higher realms, and because of that, you're able to bring information from the higher realms and ground it into actual manifestations. That's why you're innovative, because you bring things that don't exist yet into people's consciousness. Or we have woman holding a coin, so you could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart. But again, you're meant to be very well off financially as well, very comfortable. You if you have a business, it's going to be successful, or it already is. You're meant to make a lot of money. I'm seeing wealth here. We have the Knight of Ariel, sorry. So again, slow and steady wins the race is your motto. You're very trustworthy. You're very devoted to those that you're very loyal. You could have a great sense of humor. You are very understanding of what people are going through. And you are the kind of person who looks over others and helps them get to where they need to be. You are someone who makes a very detailed plan if you travel or with everything that you do in your life. You are being watched over by a past loved one who is always watching over you. And yeah, the Tower, change your life. So your presence is very life-changing. Your life may change many times. But again, it's that epiphany energy, Uranus energy, Mars energy, revelations that bring freedom to others and yourself. You are someone who, yes, slow and steady, but you're always moving. You never procrastinate. You always have these ideas, these epiphanies, or you move unexpectedly in ways that break yourself free from procrastination, but also others. And you embrace opportunities that bring change. If something isn't serving your energy, then so you're going to have a lot of unexpected things happen for your life, but it's so that you can progress to the next level. Again. We have bring love into the situation. So the way you heal is with love. Of course, love is the most healing energy of all. You could have your moon in Aquarius, doesn't have to be, or an important Aquarius placement, Scorpio placement as well, possibly. You're here to bring a new way of being. You're here to teach about love. You're here to heal with your love. You're here to bring people change so that they can love themselves, so that they can raise their vibration. So you're here to raise the vibration of the planet is what I'm seeing here. Okay, and now for our final cards, we have Six of Cups, pleasure. Yeah, your inner child is pretty much still very alive, and you're here to bring back the sense of pleasure around you to people so that they can feel pleasure in their life again. And you're here to experience a lot of pleasurable moments. You're going to have a lot of reconciliations after maybe you've triggered people, they walk away from you, but they come back for reconciliations. And you're also here to experience things that maybe you had to let go in the past. They will come back to you later so that you can experience them. And really experience that pleasure that is associated. And yeah, the Ace of Wands. So you're definitely here to bring change, to bring new beginnings, to spark people, to inspire people, to bring that spark of inspiration. And you will always be very inspired. You will always have the ability to rejuvenate and regenerate your energy, your own energy, and the energy around you. And you're definitely here to bring a new beginning to others, to the planet. And you're going to have a lot of new adventurous experiences in your life. I'm seeing you being able to live many lives within your own life. So your life is constantly changing, is what I'm seeing here as well. But you're able to maintain stability throughout as well. You're definitely on a higher level spiritual path. And pile one, that is all I have for you. Let me know how this resonates for you. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. And that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose Lapis Lazuli, this is your personality analysis, your strengths, your next glow up, your future self energy. Okay, so don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Okay, let's jump into your reading. So, I'm seeing something about communication skills. You have good communication skills, or there's something about your throat chakra here. But let's find out. So we have royalty, transformation, and immortality. Okay. So there's something about you that's very regal. Maybe you do like to dress in royal blue. But your energy is very regal. You are someone who's constantly changing and transforming. I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but mainly Gemini energy here. I'm also seeing Sagittarius because it says Sagittarius on the card, or Venus in Sagittarius possibly in your chart. Doesn't have to be. There's something about you that's timeless, immortal, or you're going to live some kind of immortal legacy. You're going to leave some kind of legacy behind, where you will be immortalized in some way. People see you as very regal, your energy. Transformative as well. It says regal in all forms. Lapis lazuli was most prized and sought after in ancient Egypt. So you could have a connection to ancient Egypt, either bloodlines or past lives, when it was believed to have powers of immortality and the ability to expand the heart's capacity for love. So maybe there's something about you that is, you have this ability to regenerate. You could live a very long life to the point where you seem immortal to other people. You have the ability to expand the heart's capacity for love of those around you as well as your own. Lapis lazuli guides the soul and protects this journey from life to death. So it could be that you're a good person to have around when someone is about to pass away, and your energy is very soothing, and people can really benefit from the feeling of being safe through transitioning. True wisdom comes from within. So you have true wisdom. You're very wise. And Lapis lazuli facilitates that by unearthing your core truths. So your core truths are very evident, apparent to others, and you have this ability to unearth people's core truths as well. You get the truth out of people, or you see the truth. You have this ability to see through people and see the truth. This stone appears when you are ready for spiritual transformation. So you are ready for spiritual transformation. Maybe this is something that has been happening for you and takes you into depths of who you are. So yeah, you throughout your life, you go through these spiritual transformations, ascensions, awakenings, and you become very aware of who you are deep down, unveiling deeper awareness so that you can become the leader of your own life. So maybe you're meant to become a leader, or you are a leader in your own right. But it's like, it's very empowering. What you see about yourself empowers you. You're very empowered and very empowering. The lover. Okay. So you could be a good lover, or you have this energy, you exude the energy of love here, and people can really feel your love. You definitely are a lover. So I'm seeing make love, not war energy here. So you're very heart-based, even though you can communicate your feelings very well. I'm seeing as well, very vulnerable. You're very beloved, very devoted to those that you love. You're loyal. You're very connected to everyone around you through the energy of love in your heart. Um, you're very expansive. People see you and they are in awe of you, of how special you are. With the swan here, you could be on a twin flame journey. Um, you could tend to, when you're out of balance, to attachments like codependency and obsessions sometimes. So you could have an obsessive mind. You could be an overthinker. Again, that Gemini energy, possibly Scorpio, Libra, and Aquarius as well, is what I'm seeing here. But love is your motto, is your driving force, and we have the Lamb. So you could have Earth in your chart, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You're very soft. Your energy is very soft and loving, and you're very, I don't want to use the word docile, but you're very peaceful. You're here to bring peace. You have this peaceful energy to you. You could be a prophet. You could be able to see the future. You're very patient as well. There's this inner peace about you. There's this knowingness. You're very connected to your intuition. You could be quiet, timid, shy. You could be someone who is very concerned at times about yourself and others and life in general. To find a balance, the advice for you is to meditate and deep breaths as well. Rescuer. Yeah, you're definitely here to rescue people from themselves at times. You are someone who provides strength and support to other people in crisis. You are someone who acts out of love with no expectation of reward. You save people with your love. Look at that. You save people with your love. You save the planet with your love. And sometimes you assume that this love will be reciprocated, but it's not always. And people may act needy around you because they need your healing. And so you may attract energy vampires. And people, once you like rescue them in some way, they feel always, they feel forever connected to you and almost in debt with you, but then they can't always reciprocate in the same way. Just because they don't have that ability, they don't have that same ability. And so sometimes you may feel like you're alone or lost and you need help, but no one around you can help. It's because you're meant to be that person and you're meant to connect to the higher realms and get that from divine source. We have clear and shield your energy. So this may be something you need to do often because you are someone who transmutes other people's energy and you're very affected by their energy and you're here to heal and save and love them. And you're here to clear and shield their energy to help them transmute their energy from fear to love. We have Neptune and dreams. So you could be very dreamy, like the way you look, or you may have a lot of dreams, a lot of visions through your dreams. You could be very self-sacrificial. You could have Pisces in your chart. Yeah, you're all about universal love, unconditional love, very spiritual. You maybe meditate a lot. You could tend to escapism when the world gets a little bit too much for you. Spend a lot of time in the higher realms and the ethers. You're very enchanting. And at times you're confusing to people as well. But you see beyond the veils. You are very magical, you're very empathic, very compassionate, very idealistic. You maybe think about the past a lot, or you have a lot of memories. You're very conscious of your subconscious. We have Cancer energy, so you could have Cancer in your chart. Some of you could be doulas. I just read the doula. But you're very nurturing. Your energy is very nurturing, very sympathetic, very comforting. It's almost like you're the mother that people never had. Even if you're a masculine energy, the way you nurture is very loving in a motherly way. You're very you could tend to be moody, sentimental. very family oriented. You could get defensive at times and introverted. Yeah, I'm seeing a very introverted energy here mostly, even though you do have good communication skills, you tend to protect your energy. Very intuitive, definitely very intuitive, very tender. You could be a mother for some of you, okay? Or you could be meant to be a mother or a mother figure to someone. Maybe have a child or adopt a child or something like that. We have conjunction and empowerment. Um, when you come into people's environment or when people come into contact with you, you empower them. You help them empower themselves. And you and yourself, you are very empowered, even though you may tend to retract and go into your shell. It's just to reclaim your power. You activate something in people. You activate healing. You activate the energy of love. You open people's heart space. And at times you may feel very overwhelmed and your energy could be quite saturated and you need to cleanse and shield your energy constantly to purge, to release, to let go of what is not yours. Um, you're a good ally to have when in life in general, like you are very loyal, you are very dedicated, and you're definitely someone everyone wants to have by their side and join forces with. People constantly maybe want to be around your energy because you bring them something that no one else can bring them. You enhance people's lives in a very positive way. We have Virgo, so you could have Virgo in your chart, an important placement, but you're an alchemist. You transmute energy from negative to positive. You could be someone very methodical, very aligned, very ritualistic. You have your rituals in place. You tend to your health. You take care of your health. You're very insightful. You're very efficient, dutiful. You're a good team player. You are here for the collective and not just out for yourself. So you're very generous and selfless. Witchy vibes, so maybe you are into herbs and apothecary and natural ways of healing and eating, and you could at times become a little bit critical. You could become nervous, so when you become nervous, focus on service. You could be a little bit of a perfectionist, so if you're very perfectionist about how you do things and it affects your moods, then you may want to focus on why you're doing things in the first place. And it's mostly never just for yourself. It's very selfless, the why you do things in life. You could at times want to spend time on your own, so you could have this solitary energy to you. You prefer to spend time on your own. Yeah, and Venus, this energy of love. You're meant to be very blessed and very abundant in this lifetime. You're meant to be surrounded by love, and you're meant to bring love all around you, beauty, harmony. You're very beautiful. You could be very romantic. You could have Taurus or Libra in your chart. You're definitely a dreamer. You have charm. You have charisma. And you're very sensual as well. You glow. People notice you. You're very attractive. People are very attracted to your energy. Maybe the way you look on the outside is meant to attract people to open up to the energy of love. So you have good taste. You have good style. At times you could become a little bit indulgent with maybe shopping or food or some pleasures in life. But people see you as magnetic and very valuable. People really place you on a pedestal of sorts. Seventh house, yeah, you are like the ideal partner. People see you as the ideal partner. You're really good at relationships. You're really good at the give and take. So again, Libra energy here. You're a good companion. You maybe a lot of people want to be your best friend. Maybe see you as marriage material. You're very socially aware, very balanced, very fair, and also you compromise. You're in the energy of compromising, but you also are able to show people who they are and mirror people back to themselves. And this may create some uncomfortable. People may feel uncomfortable around you at times, but with the sun being here, they mostly feel good in your presence, and they mostly take that mirroring quite well because it's very soft the way you mirror things. It's not in an aggressive way, it's very soft. And so you're a life force. You're very creative. You could also be very connected to your masculine and your feminine energy, so you're very balanced within yourself. You know when to go after things, you know when to wait and allow things to come to you. Very self-aware, very connected to your essence. At times you may be a little bit ego-driven, but mostly you're selfless. And at times you have to be selfish, and that's part of being selfless as well, because you're teaching others that they can also, they also have to fend for themselves. And so there's a little bit of tough love here, but it's in a very gentle way. It's interesting. You could be a father, you could be a mother, you could be meant to be a father or a mother in this lifetime. Again, through natural birth or, adoption or blended families, stepmother, stepfather, a father figure, a mother figure in people's lives. You also teach people about self-sufficiency, and you are very self-sufficient. You are a light that shines in people's lives. People are attracted to you because of your light. So you may attract a lot of unhealed people because they need your healing, and you shine a light on what needs healing as well. Your heart, you're very connected to your heart, so you may feel everything in your heart space, in your heart chakra. You're definitely a healer of the ages. You are a very powerful healer, and you heal people to the point where they become self-confident. They become aware of their worth. And the number 51 could be relevant to you. Again, the number 6 is Venusian energy. So you're meant to be very abundant. You're meant to attract anything and everything you need. Everything you touch will grow and glow and turn to gold also, is what I'm seeing. And you have a heart of gold. I'm also seeing that. You're very confident, very self-sufficient, very aligned with your self-worth as well. And again, cornucopia, reiterating, you are meant to be abundant. You're meant to bring abundance to those around you. People see you as very abundant in all ways, more than one. The number 2 could be relevant to you. Ace of Raphael, you are a truth bringer. You have wonderful ideas that you're meant to set in motion. You don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. You are mainly meant to be victorious with whatever you do. And you're here to clear up communication problems between people, with others. You could be meant to be like some sort of mediator or counselor or family therapist or a couples therapist, something like that. You're here to bring the truth so people can see what they need to heal. And you're meant to be very successful in life, is what I'm seeing as well. The 9 of Ariel, you're meant to be self-sufficient. You will be self-sufficient. You will be financially independent. Your dreams will be fulfilled, okay? Your hard work will inevitably lead to great success because you have all the ingredients. You have a love for the beautiful things in life, and you're going to experience many, many blessings in this lifetime. And you're a free spirit. And you definitely have this emperor energy to you. Your hard work will always pay off, so never shy from working hard. It will always pay off. So don't be in that energy of fear that what's the use, what will it even lead to, I'm not meant for success kind of thinking, okay? That's not the truth. So you could have your moon in Capricorn or some important placement in Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And your hard work is about to pay off. You're about to have a new beginning here, and it's very financially blessed. Again, the lovers, look at that. You could have Gemini in your chart, but look, beautiful. You're definitely a lover above everything else. You're definitely not bellic or warlike, okay? You're here to bring love and to spread love and to teach about love. And we have the world, to the world. So maybe there's something that you do online that spreads love, or your love is meant to be felt all over the world. It's like the butterfly effect. You do something here and it spreads to the people around you, then they spread the love around them. So you have that kind of effect on the world, okay? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy you could also have in your chart. You're meant to travel. You're meant to see the world. You're possibly meant to have a long distance relationship that if you work hard enough on, it will pay off and become more grounded, meaning that you will meet up and end up together with that person. You're meant to travel and see many cultures, deal with many cultures, maybe be seen all over the world, or have an online business or an online presence. And if you do, people love what you put out. It could be something to do with healing, with love also possibly. with teaching people about how they can achieve their own abundance and healing, how their hard work can pay off, and ways you maybe teach people about how they can turn their passions into businesses. I'm seeing something about that as well. So pile number 2, yeah, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose Wolfenite, this is your reading. This is your personality analysis, your strengths, next glow up, and future self. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings on the channel. So let's get into your reading. So let's do your personality analysis with the Wolfenite. We have journey, past life, and soul contract. So you definitely made a soul contract. You have a soul contract from a past life, and you are on that journey in this lifetime. So it could be a twin flame journey or a soul contract with a soulmate here that you're meant to carry from your past life onto this life. Okay, now this is very simplistic, and this is not exactly a definition of your personality, but it's something about you. Okay, so it's indicating something in the future or something you're already living here. The journey has only begun. Wolfenite can travel through your past, present, and future. So you may have this ability to travel through dimensions, through timelines, and opens up communication with the spirit world. So you are in communication with the spirit world, and those lines are very much open. It also aids in past life recognition. Maybe you're a medium or a psychic medium. It also aids in past life recognition, helping you to see soul contracts that you've made in this lifetime, facilitating the karmic reunion. Okay, and completing a cycle once the lesson has been learned. Wolfenite is a powerful past life healing stone. So you're here to heal your past life, to close a karmic cycle with reunion. So maybe you come across a lot of karmic connections, even soulmate, higher level twin flames, all of that. You're on that journey. Wolfenite is a powerful past life healing stone, resolving any issues that need to be faced and regaining magic lost in past lives to be used here and now. So you're healing a lot of past life issues in this lifetime so that you can regain the magic that was lost in those lives and wasn't lived, and you're meant to live it in this lifetime. You could have a Venus or Mars in Sagittarius, but doesn't have to be, or a placement in Sagittarius, but again, not mandatory, okay? Yeah, the mother. So you have this very nurturing energy. The number 1 could be relevant to you. It's like you are meant to have a new beginning here with someone in a past life, or you're meant to have a new beginning or experience something that you didn't get to experience in your past life that you were meant to. But your energy is very feminine, very motherly, very nurturing. Even if you are masculine energy, you are very connected to source. You glow, like your energy is very attractive, very creative. At times you may be a little bit controlling or see things in a limited way, but that happens when you feel exhausted and drained. So maybe you're meant to become a mother or a mother figure in this lifetime, or you're meant to nurture people in that way. So you have this energy of being very protected to those that you love or those that come in contact with you as well. As I'm seeing here, you're very protective, and your energy is very prone to people feeling safe around you to grow in the best way possible. So you promote growth in people. And we have the black egg. Okay, so I'm going to need to look at the book for this one. You're definitely on a highly spiritual journey, a higher spiritual journey. You're meant to speak from your authentic voice, to be living your truth, being genuine and authentic, and speak your truth. You're here to bring people the truth, to bring the truth forward. You live in your truth. It says the black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, so people don't feel confused in your presence. So inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, or small talk. So you don't make excuses for yourself. You're not really one for small talk. You don't really get lost in the noise or the lies. You see through them, even the white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. So when you are in balance, you speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities. Maybe you're drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps even public speaking. Or maybe these are things that you're meant to do. It could be connected to your life purpose. Maybe you have a north node in the 9th house, the 3rd house, the 2nd house, the 10th house, 5th house. Also, I'm seeing Leo, Capricorn, Taurus. I am seeing Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, 12th house. Okay. If you don't know what your life purpose is and you would like to find out, I do life purpose reports based on your tropical astrological chart. So information for that, find it in my email in the description box, and I'll send you the information for that service. But anyway, yeah, maybe you're meant to publish as well a book. But anyway, you are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw you in, books draw you in, the concept of truth itself draws you in. You start asking questions like, what do I want to be true about myself? What do I know to be true about myself? And what is true about the world? So you're always seeking the truth. When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We see things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories. We say things others want to hear. When you are unsure, you may be a little bit of a people pleaser. Maybe you could tend to a little bit of gossip or repeat stories to justify your own behavior or something like that. But that's when you're not in balance, or maybe this is the past you. The future you is meant to be authentic. And again, that egg means that very nurturing energy. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. So you're meant to reconnect to your truth in this lifetime, and it has something to do with a past life. It is available at every moment in every situation. It's the epicenter of the truth, the birthplace of our voice. So maybe in your past life you were afraid to speak up. In this life you're meant to speak up. In your past life maybe you were punished, ridiculed, or judged for being yourself. In this life you struggle with doing that, but that's exactly what you meant to do. And so you're very protective of your own energy, and maybe you close up and you don't show every side of yourself. So people may pick up or see you as very mysterious. We have Samaritans, so you're a good person. You're a do-gooder, and you help, like you root for the underdog. You help those that others would prefer to ignore. Yeah. So you lend a helping hand to those in need. Priorities. You tend to your priorities, and you have a great sense of what those are. You really take care of those priorities. You don't really slack or procrastinate. Mercury, Gemini, and Virgo energy, you're meant to communicate, and you are meant to be a really good communicator. Use your words, your thoughts. You could be good at analysis, data analysis, or analyzing people or analyzing situations, analyzing information, managing information, spreading information. You're meant to learn, teach, trade, maybe become have your own business, like sell a product or a service. You're very smart. You have really good ideas. You have a brilliant mind. You're very aware. Maybe some of you are meant to become reporters of some in some kind of way. You're very curious. You're very perceptive. You may be meant to write or have a blog or have a social media presence here that is meant to spread some kind of information. We have Libra, so you are an idealist. You could have Libra in your chart. You're very harmonious, cooperative. You are diplomatic. You can see all sides of the same thing, the same story, the same situation. You are able to grasp concepts from all angles. You are able to connect the dots when you're thinking about something. You never just think of it as linear. It's always connected to other greater things and smaller things. You're able to see the big picture. You could be a people pleaser at times, but you like to be fair. At times you don't want to really hurt people, and the way you communicate is very very fair and very kind. I'm also seeing you have the ability to compromise, sometimes too much to the point where you give up your own values for the sake of not hurting others. So you may want to pay attention to that. And when out of balance, you could become a little bit judgmental. So maybe you would be a good lawyer or a good judge, a good mediator. Third house. Yeah, you're definitely really meant to communicate, or you're really good at communicating your thoughts. Again, social media. Maybe you have siblings. Maybe you're meant to connect to your siblings or relatives or neighbors. You're meant to like walk around the neighborhood and speak to your neighbors. Maybe this is something you do. You're very sociable. You maybe get invited to a lot of parties, or maybe you host parties, or you are somehow connected to public relations or PR, again, connecting people in social media or in events, social events, or maybe you're a good host. You like to discuss things with people. You like to talk and talk things out and brainstorm. Maybe you move around a lot, like you visit your neighbors, or you move a lot within your city or between cities. Maybe you like to be a tourist and tour around and travel and visit new places, even if they're close by. Maybe you like photography, or you're meant to do something related to a tour guide or photography or events, social events, parties, something like that. Opposition. You are a human walking mirror. You mirror things back to people, and it may trigger them. You may confront people, even if unconsciously or unwillingly so. You make people conscious of themselves, and you are very conscious of yourself. You're a good manifester. You turn obstacles into stepping stone. You are very disciplined, but at times you also are very conflicted within yourself. There are two sides to you that sometimes may conflict. But yeah, your energy is one of calling people out objectively. You test people in some way, or they feel like they're being tested. We have Pisces, so you could have Pisces in your chart. You could be rather mystical, spiritual, very imaginative. You have a wild imagination. You're very compassionate too, very healing, very empathetic. You have a very magical presence, very dreamy energy. People look at you and they see, oh, this person is so dreamy. Like there's something about you that people either dream about you, or you're like someone's dream person, or a lot of people see you as their dream person. But at times you could be lost in, you evade, and at times you're very practical, but at other times it's like you kind of forget to prioritize the practical side of life, and you go off and to Neptune, and people can't find you anywhere, or your mind drifts off. You're very enigmatic. It's sometimes things you do may seem a little bit illogical to others, but it has to do with your intuition and your spirituality, and not everything is logical, or not everything can be explained in the same scientific 3D way, right? And so, yeah, you could at times retreat because you're feeling down and you need to balance up your energy again. We have Saturn, so you've been through a lot in this lifetime, but it's brought you a lot of wisdom. So you've been through a lot of tests, trials, and tribulations. You've had to be very structured and disciplined in order to move ahead in life, even though at times you just felt like evading. So I'm seeing work hard, play hard. At times you're just working, and at other times you just need to stop and relax because it's very taxing. And so at times you're just nowhere to be found, and you're just in evasion mode because life gets a little bit too real for you. Yeah, you're very mature, you're very self-controlled, but at times you just like to let loose and let go of all that control, all of those restraints. So you may experience a lot of restraints in your life, or you may have, because I'm seeing this in past energy. You're very ambitious. Yeah, complex. You're a very complex person. You're not simple to figure out because it's like you're very well-rounded. I wouldn't be surprised if you had like all signs in your chart or all elements in your chart where, yeah, you're a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and that can confuse people at times. It could even create clashes with people, or people like think they figured you out, but they haven't. But at the same time, you're the missing puzzle piece in people's lives. And people are very curious about you. Something about you teaches people about different things, that people and life is non-linear. It's not just black and white. And we have sextile and opportunity. So you're meant to experience a lot of opportunities in your life. You're meant to collaborate with people, synergize your talents, bring something to the table. Someone else brings something else to the table. A lot of doors are going to open up for you. You're welcomed in many places. People like your insight. People like the way you communicate. And yeah, there's a lot of opportunities coming your way. Second chakra, yeah, you're very sensual, very attractive, very creative. People really feel attracted to your energy. You open up a side to people that, you ignite a spark in people. You really inspire people, and you're very inspired yourself. The number 36 and the number 9 could be relevant to you. The number 34 and the number 7, you're very connected spiritually to the higher realms. And that is the very door to your personal healing and happiness, is that connection that you have to the higher realms, despite all the reality and all the hardship and restraints that you yourself go through. And people see you as their door to personal healing and happiness too. They see you as the door to blessings. And you're meant to experience a lot of blessings. See these doors opening up for you. These opportunities will open you up to a lot of healing and happy experiences and blessings in your life. But again, 5 of Gabriel, 5 of Wands, you're definitely been through a lot of challenges, but you can always overcome these challenges. It's almost like you like a challenge and you move forward. I'm seeing puzzle. So you always find the missing piece to the puzzle. You're always able to solve the challenge. So I'm seeing a very keen, astute, really brilliant mind here. You can solve challenges others are incapable of, and you can help them solve their own challenges as well. And you have this ability to withdraw from the drama, and that is the very element that allows you to solve the issue, is the fact that you are able to remove yourself from the drama, your own and of others. You have the ability to detach and distance yourself even from your own problems, and that's how you resolve them. You're very patient with yourself and those around you. King of Gabriel, you could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart. You're definitely very inspiring. You could be meant to become a business owner or a leader of sorts. You always keep your eyes on the big picture. You're very driven. At times, life can get dramatic, but you do withdraw from the drama, or you use it to your favor. Your experience will definitely lead you to a lot of success, and you're very inspiring. Yeah, you're meant to experience prosperity because prosperity does lie ahead for you. You could have a moon in Taurus or some placement in Taurus, or you're having a new beginning here that is very prosperous very soon. And something around the last week of April, the first week of May is standing out to me here. We have 4 of Wands, perfected work. You're meant to have a stable, blissful life. You're meant to have a nice home, possibly on a twin flame journey here. Possibly reunion with your twin flame, because now we have the suits, Queen and King of Wands. To me, that is the twin flame couple. So yeah, that past life connection is a twin flame energy, and you're meant to come into union with your twin flame, physical union, and have a very prosperous relationship, because when these counterparts come together, everything becomes more abundant in their life. And that's what you're meant to do. And I'm seeing power couple vibes where you both inspiring a lot of people. But the process and the road to get to each other is very challenging, very restrictive, and then it opens up all of a sudden. And then that's when you get to experience true happiness and bliss in your life. So 1111, King and Queen of Wands, twin flame journey. Okay, take it what resonates. Let me know how this resonates for you. If it did not, choose another pile. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. Bless you. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. See you sometime soon. Bye. Welcome, pile 4. If you chose Chrysacola, this is your personality analysis, your strengths, your next glow up, and future self energy. So you guys chose Chrysacola. Let's look and see. Okay, we have Earth, unconditional love, and cleanse. So you could have Earth in your chart, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You are here in this lifetime to experience and spread unconditional love, to cleanse the energy around you. So you have this energy of raising the vibration of the planet. Known for cleansing the aura of toxins, chrysocolla is a great crystal to use when experiencing high stress levels and burnout. So maybe you do experience high stress levels and burnout. With this green energy, you're very healing and you're meant to experience abundance. The surface of chrysocolla resembles pristine oceanic views, and this aerial vantage point helps you gain perspective on situations hitting too close to home. So you have the ability to detach from drama. You may have felt drawn to pile number 3 as well, and see things from a bird's eye view without getting too emotionally involved. You have this ability, and that helps you solve problems. Take a step back when those situations arise and remember to prioritize your needs first. Deeply connected to the energy of Earth. So you are connected to the energy of Earth. You maybe like to spend time in nature. Chrysocolla reminds us to get in touch with our feminine side too, the part of us that connects to our capacity for unconditional love. So you are meant to connect to the capacity for unconditional love and spread that energy and cleanse and heal the Earth just by being around. So you may have Venus in Gemini, Virgo, or Taurus, or just a Gemini, Virgo, or Taurus placement in your chart. Let's see. The father. Okay, some of you are meant to become father or father-like figures, or there's something between you and your father here that's standing out. The number 2 could be relevant to you. Yeah, feminine and masculine energy. You're very balanced in your energies. You know when to use one energy and when to use the other, but your energy is very supportive, and you're meant to maybe support people financially as well, or just be very assertive. I'm seeing very assertive energy, meaning what you say and saying what you mean. Okay, Scorpion. So you could have Scorpio in your chart, very straightforward here, or Pisces and or Cancer, but I'm seeing strong Scorpio, even though we have the water signs there. I just heard life stings. Okay, so life has not been easy. Okay, most of the time for you it's not been easy, but it's about to ease up. Okay, you're very passionate, possibly a little bit competitive. You may tend toward isolation at times. You are very fierce, very badass, very powerful in your energy, and you have this side to you that's very wild and free as well. You may be feeling very connected to the animal realm. When you are out of balance, you could tend to feel jealous, resentful, or there are maybe some unresolved issues that you harbor within you. And the way to bring yourself back into balance is to just be forgiving and honest about your feeling. And honesty, being honest and vocal about things, will also help you release, understand, forgive, and be compassionate even toward yourself and others. It says the Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. So you are passionate, you are determined. Their career is very important to them. Maybe your career is very important to you, and you have a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers, and they focus on an unresolved event from the past. Could be the case for you. Usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. Yes. So that is advice, very direct for you. We have hero or heroine. So you could be the hero of your story, the hero in someone's life, someone that comes in and saves the day. You have a passion for a journey of personal empowerment. So you are constantly empowering, improving, and moving forward. You're definitely very, very powerful and very empowered. And you're here to set the example for others to empower themselves, not by doing things for others, but by being that living example of the hero or heroine that you are in your own life so people can follow. Yeah, work your magic. You could have Gemini or Virgo in your chart. You're a powerful manifester, very magical. Whatever you think can manifest, whatever you say can manifest. Okay, you're very spiritually and highly attuned. You have the ability to step into your light body and to travel to higher levels of consciousness. Second house, you're meant to be financially stable, okay, have all the money that you need, a safe, secure material world, possessions. You maybe have a talent for finances, for saving money, investing, and managing money, you know, what to invest to, where to save, where you can spend. Maybe you have your expenses in check. You have a good credit score, or you're meant to have a lot of financial security. Jupiter, yeah, you're meant to really expand when it comes to your money here. You're meant to be wealthy or something like that if you're not already, okay? But there's also this rolling the dice and really being lucky here, the universe being very benevolent and generous with you. Yeah, you're meant to experience that expansion in your life if you haven't already. There's something about keeping an optimistic outlook on life that will bring you more and more and more, and try to stay in that energy of enthusiasm, because I do see you have that side to yourself, but you may sometimes like dive deep into maybe the depths of anxiety or fear, and so bring yourself up because it will pay off, okay, that work too. Don't believe the lies of your fears. Don't believe the lies of the devil in the mind. Don't overthink things, because I do see that you may have a tendency to overthink everything. And if you just allow yourself to accept and experience and follow your intuition, a lot more will open up for you and a lot more will come your way than if you focus on the fears. So you will have money to travel, by the way. You will make money traveling, or you will make money teaching as well, as what I'm seeing here. Um, yeah, you're meant to explore. You are an explorer. You are adventurous. You are meant to deal with and come into contact with different cultures, and maybe even have an online business or an online presence or something like that. The 11th house. Yeah. If you have an online presence or some kind of, visibility, you're going to have a big following or a lot of fans or something like that. You're also meant to expand human consciousness. You're meant to bring a new vision to a lot of people. And something here about you is very innovative in the way you do things, and whatever you innovate on will expand and be expanded by others. Something you start will be carried on. Maybe you're very futuristic. Your mind is very futuristic. You're very community driven. You're not selfish at all. Trying. You're meant to have a lot of friends come into your life and have a lot of friendships, but you're very picky about those and the ones that you keep. Even though people want to be your friends, it doesn't mean always that you have the time or the availability or the trust in those people. Your life is meant to flow. So if things are not flowing, they're meant to. And the way forward is moving away from fear, because fear is the only thing keeping you trapped. The only thing between you and living an expansive life is your mind. So your mind can be your own worst enemy at times. If you're thinking, oh, someone is doing something against me energy wise, no, that is not the case. It's your own mind that you need to tackle, because you're meant to experience flow in life. You're meant to experience harmony. You're meant to experience wealth and abundance and love and support and all the good things in life. And you're meant to be able to indulge even. We have the moon and feelings, but you need to get your feelings in check, follow your intuition more than your mind, okay, is what I'm seeing here. You have an instinct to nurture. You have good gut reactions, but you don't always follow them, because then your mind weighs in and it stops you on your tracks. Yeah, you're family oriented at the same time as you are also oriented to the collective. So you have both. You need both, your freedom and your safety net, your family. Your home needs to be safe and secure while you explore, is what I'm seeing here. You could be a deer in Mayan astrology, or the deer could be an animal totem for you. Yeah, you need to honor your emotions. You provide sustenance and that nurturing that people need as well. Aquarius, yeah, you definitely need and like your freedom. You're very innovative. You're very cut edge. You're very powerful. Powerful is what I'm seeing here. Humanitarian, bringer of light, of maybe technology even, fourth house. But then you expand, you spend time with big groups doing big things, but then you need your family, your home, your comfort, your safety to come back. Maybe you're a good cook, chef, maybe you're meant to be a chef or something like that, and teach people, like, be seen by many people and something you cook. Or maybe you're meant to be working in real estate, or this is something that you do, or interior decoration. But whatever you do, it has like big effects and it's meant to be seen all over. So maybe you have a home-based business or a home-based channel or a home-based something that goes worldwide for some reason. You need to rejuvenate often and to go back into your shell and then come out again and then go back into your shell. I'm a little bit like this, where at times if in 1 month I get invited to well, this was before, not now, 30 parties, I'd maybe just go to one, and then or a social event or some social appearance, whatever that was, and then I'd go back and retreat back into my shell to recharge, right? So then I could come back again. The numinous, yeah, you are someone very mysterious, very tapped into the mysteries of life. You have psychic abilities. You're very connected to the higher realms. Again, your intuition works really well, but sometimes your mind goes against it. You're very action driven. And the number 17 here is pointing to the stars. You're meant to take action toward your dreams and goals, because you're going to accomplish many of your ambitious dreams and goals in this lifetime. You're meant to experience wish fulfillment and healing, a lot of healing. Your door to spirit is the way forward. Your connection to spirit is the way forward to achieving and attaining these goals. The number 32, you're meant to be successful, okay? You're meant to win at life. The number 3 + 2 is a 5. You're meant to experience many changes, and your spiritual journey will bring a lot of changes to your life. Knight of Raphael, you could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. You could be very romantic. You're meant to be in some form of committed romantic relationship, or someone is about to come in and sweep you off your feet. But you make people's hearts flutter, or you sweep people off their feet, or people fall in love with you easily. We have the King of Michael, so you could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. You're very wise, very objective. But again, heart and mind are always like at a tug of war here. And sometimes the mind wins. And when the mind wins, sometimes that's when you experience less expansion. When your heart pushes forward using your mind, then that's when you experience expansion, not when your mind stops your heart on its tracks. So you're honest and open with your communication. You stay within your integrity. You're well respected. You're very ambitious, principled, and for some of you, you're meant to be in a relationship with someone younger or older than you, like an age gap. Yeah, a new romantic cycle is about to begin for you, just so you know. This could happen last week of September, first week of October. You could have a placement in Libra, but there's a new beginning coming around the last week of September, first week of October, and this is a new romantic cycle beginning for you. It could be with someone with whom you have an age gap. You're meant to be financially successful, abundant, and free, and standing on your own 2 feet. You're very attractive. And the truth, you're always meant to live by your truth and be genuine and authentic to who you are, and really live in your truth, no matter how fearful that may be. So it's about doing it with fear, but doing it anyway. But again, this is you. You're meant to win at life, okay? And the more you are truthful to who you are and what you want, the more you will win at life when it comes to money, love, and all the blessings, and all your ambitions, and all the things that you want to bring forward. So, pile number 4, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all, and see you sometime soon. Bye, till next time. Welcome, pile 5. If you chose Big Spite, this is your personality analysis, your strengths, next glow up, and future self energy. Okay, so let's see. Big Spite, you guys got timing, action, and change. So you are someone who is ever changing. You are someone who takes action, but you pay attention to timing. Timing is everything. You respect divine timing, and you take action when the time is right, and you bring and change comes about, and you accept that change comes when it's time. Timing is everything with Big Spite. That couldn't be truer. Big Spite has an impeccable knack for the right timing. So you have a knack for the right timing to do something, to wait, to go for something, and can encourage you to try new things. So you are someone who likes to try new things. You like change. You like to pursue opportunities. You change anything that needs an update, and that's very conducive with, or very synchronistic with the number 5, and you chose the 5 pile. So you could be a life path number 5, or there's an important 5, but change is definitely prevalent in your life. Big Spite opens the communication between your base chakras and your heart chakra and infuses you with unconditional love for yourself and others. So you are someone who is able to experience unconditional love for yourself and others. You're good at connecting and communicating. Big Spite encourages energy expressed as action, movement, and progression to move toward true alignment between you and your soul. So you're constantly aligning your physical existence with what your soul yearns for, with your truth at your core of your soul. Update what's outdated with joy and recharge your life. So you are always updating, and anything that's outdated you move away from quickly, and you're constantly recharging because of it. You could have your moon in Aries or Taurus, doesn't have to be, or you could just have a Taurus or Aries placement, again, doesn't have to be. The 1. Okay, so the number 30 could be relevant to the number 3. You're meant to progress a lot in life. You're meant to really go places. And the 1 means you have this one task, this one mission that is very unique to you. You are the 1 in some way, shape, or form. But we're going to get more clues as to what that could be. The wolf, yeah. The 1, the leader. The leader of the pack, the lone wolf, the road less traveled, the book, okay? Maybe you need to read that book. Yeah, I'm seeing like a loner. At times you may feel like you have this very lonely path, but it's something you need to be alone. You maybe don't want to be alone, but it's like you have this unique thing about you that no one else has around you, and you're the one who has that, and you're the one people go to, but you wish you sometimes had someone that could be that for you, and that is your connection to spirit. Okay, you could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart. You could be an activist. You could be the protector of your family and your tribe, the leader in your family and your tribe in some way, or the leader of a certain tribe. You're very reliable, diplomatic, and fearless. So you're the one that goes. You pave the way. You move the weed out of the way, and you go first, is what I'm seeing. At times you could be a little bit dominating and judgmental with your opinions, with your, you may want to tell people how to do things, and you need to practice letting go of the need to control at all times. But again, it's not your fault. It's just maybe you were thrusted into this leadership position, and it's just something that comes with the territory. A rebel. Oh yeah, that's why you feel like you're lonely, because not everyone is ready for you or ready for what you bring to the table. Maybe you challenge authority, and you don't do well with authority. You're not meant to work for other people. You're meant to be your own boss, is what I'm seeing. But you challenge authority to affect some kind of social change here. You sometimes you reject outdated systems, outdated belief systems, and you're here to create new ones, and to even get people to think of new ways of living here. Yeah, you're not self-serving in any way, but you're here to serve a bigger cause, to get people to think for themselves as well. And you reject a lot of systems that have been in place. Power of joy. Yeah. So your energy is very joyful, very magnetic, very you are very high vibrational in your energy, and because of that you're going to experience a lot of blessings. You could have Scorpio in your chart. Very connected to the animal realm. You're here to bring transformation. You are very transformative. You have the ability to regenerate your energy, to look younger than your age. There's something very primal about you. You're very resourceful, but you're here to bring down structures, basically. And and maybe you're even very obsessive about this, and you're someone who's seen as very intense, very passionate. You have a lot of secrets as well, but that's just to protect yourself so that you don't become like a sitting duck or an easy target. We have Square, challenge. So your energy is very challenging to others. It creates tension around you. Maybe people don't like what you show them, or some kind of truth or whatever you're bringing to the table, because they like things to stay as they always have been. But then, people then come back to you, they circle back to you, and you're someone who is very good at solving a challenge, but you do experience a lot of challenges in your life, especially with other people. Sixth house, okay, so you're a good team player. You're good at details, you're good at your daily work, you have some good rituals in place, you focus on your well-being, on being of service to others as well. So you're very selfless. You could have Virgo in your chart. You're very focused on purifying yourself, purifying everything else around you, maybe coming up with new methods, new ways of doing things, new belief systems. Fifth house. So people also see you as very playful at times. You're possibly meant to perform, or you are a performer or an entertainer. Doesn't have to be. Maybe you're just the life of the party, or you're just someone who's very playful and very childlike, and you like children and you like being around children. Maybe you're going to have a lot of love affairs, or you're meant to experience a lot of love in your life, a lot of passion, a lot of fun. And you're fun to be around when you're not challenging people or challenging the status quo. We have Leo here, so you could have Leo in your chart. Again, that fifth house, yes. The lover. So you are a lover at heart, and you do whatever you do is for love. Whatever, change you bring about, or bringing down of the structures, you're the one that's meant to do this. And it's not an easy task, and it feels lonely because not everyone follows you all the time, especially not at first. But it comes from a place of love always. And you're very expressive, and you're very loving, and again, playful, very warm energy, very self-confident. And you need that self-confidence because it's a lonely road at times, and you need to stay confident in this mission that you have that is unique to you, and you're still meant to do it no matter who comes up against it, who doesn't like it, who walks away from it. Aries, you could have Aries in your chart. You're definitely meant to be a leader of sorts, okay? You don't need anyone else to get you going. You're very active. You have your own source of fuel within you. You have your own combustive system within you. You don't need anyone to trigger you or get you to do something. You're the one who starts things. You're the trailblazer, okay? You're very assertive, you're very fierce, you're on a mission, and you could be a little bit bossy even, and who follows me, who doesn't, well, then just go do something else, it's fine, You may like driving, fast, but you have the spark of inspiration, you follow it, and you follow your heart, you follow your gut, you follow your instincts, and, Mars, yeah, you definitely have this energy of taking action, and you're very driven, and you don't really think too much about things. You just really follow your impulses, and you're very courageous, and you're very strong, also competitive. Maybe you like to work out at the gym or boxing or something like that. You could be impatient at times, but you're definitely meant to be a leader, and you have a high sex drive very possibly here, filled with willpower, filled with potency and engine and drive here, 12th house. But at other times you just, your energy just goes out the window, and then you just spend long periods of time where you don't want to be around anything, you don't want to start anything, you don't want to do anything. So you have this duality to you. So you could have Pisces in your chart, very connected to your subconscious, very compassionate, very forgiving. It's like you don't really hold on to grudges either. Third chakra, very confident, very confident in your energy, very aware of your self-worth, very driven and strong and confident. That's how people see you. The number 37, the number 10, and the number 1 could be relevant to you. Angel of balance. Yeah, you're very balanced because you know when to go and you know when to stop. You are here to transmute negative into positive energy. The number 48, the number 12, and the number 3 could be relevant to you. You're here to help people and bring progress. You're here to bring joy, the sun. You're here to bring growth. You're here to bring people that warmth that is lacking, because I'm seeing all this warmth here with the yellow and the orange and the red. You're here to bring warmth to where everything is cold. You're here to show people how life can be wonderful. You're here to experience happiness. You're here to experience growth, and you're here to experience success. Archangel Uriel, you're very connected to Archangel Uriel. You are very wise. New beginnings. So you're constantly regenerating, having new beginnings in your life. You're about to have a new beginning. This could mean starting a new life here, maybe starting a new family. The number 20 could be relevant to you. The number 2, the number 19, and the number 1. Emotions are running high. So emotions could be running high for you right now, and it's because you're at the threshold of a new beginning here. A total new beginning and a second lease on life. You're getting a second chance at something, or you're making a final decision that's going to change your life forever. And so emotions could be running high right now, but just focus on what you feel you're connected to on your heart space and when it comes to your heart, okay? And that will never lead you astray. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. And a Tower moment, yeah, of course, something is ending in your life, so a new beginning can come together. And this is a tough decision. This is tough on your emotions, but it's bringing about it's bringing you a new chapter that is much needed, and a joyful one, a happier one where you are more connected with your heart here. So pile number 5, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If you want more, you can go and check out another pile. If this didn't resonate, choose another pile. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time.